welcome back. Let's go ahead and get our table set up here, at least started. So a table is made up of table rows, okay? And I can format this guy a little bit different here. So, and consider it for a minute. So this right here is a closing tag so that nothing is intended to be put inside this. So what I'm going to do is split this up and get rid of that slash. And then I can hit closing the table row and it'll automatically close that up. Now I can put things inside here, right? So what goes into a table row? Buttons go in, right? So I can drag them in here. I'm just going to drag one in for a second so I get it stubbed in. So here's my button, and I'm going to go ahead and move that into my table row, like so. The text should not be button. I'm going to very simply just put in a space for now. I'm going to be getting rid of this in a little bit, but I just want to show you what's going on. So layout width of this is going to be 100 dp. And the height is also going to be 100 dp, so it's always going to be a square. And the ID, which I'm going to put first here, when I think about it, I like to put my IDs first so that they're easy to find. My first button is going to be in row 0, column 0, right? So I'm going to just call it 0, 0. We'll see why in the code I do that in a minute. I'm going to be able to take some shortcuts if I label them consistently. Good. I also want a text size. So style is bold, and the text size is going to be 72 SP for this. And now that I think about it, I'm going to go ahead and put an X in here for now just so we can see it. All right, so here's my first button, nice and big, about a third of this width. Looks pretty good. Okay. Now, let's see. So I've got my button. I want 3 buttons like this. The only way that they're going to differ, right, is in their ID, right? So button 0, 0, button 0, 1, and button 0, 2. So they're all in row 0, column 0, column 1, column 2. So row, column within each one. Right? I can see that I get the 3 of them here. Now because of that, it turns out that the table row, let's check, its width should actually be, the width should wrap the content, because I know the size of the buttons that are inside here, so it needs to be just big enough to wrap its content. And as a matter of fact, the whole table layout, its width should be just big enough to wrap the content. Then if I were to change the width of these things inside, the layout would sort of, would expand to fit it. And that does the right thing, okay? And if I put in my 3 rows, then I could do the same thing with the height, all right? But I'm gonna hold off on that for now. So good so far. It's kind of annoying me a little bit that I copy and pasted. Not a huge deal. I could do it. It'd be very fast. But it's a good opportunity to learn about styles, and we'll do that in our next video. We'll see you then.